Hello everyone, my name is Jordan Ramos. I'm a senior business management major from Columbia, Maryland.
Hello everyone, my name is Kyle Carter. I'm a third year marketing major on the pre-law track from Stockton, California.
Hey, how y'all doing, everyone? I'm Robert Gibbs. I'm a third-year business management major from Queens, New York.
And the company that we chose to discuss is eBay. So according to eBay's annual reports, the strategy is to deliver the right shopping option for consumers by attracting and retaining vendors and brands that carry differentiated inventory and value to your customers. By innovating strategies and experiences that are personalized for each customer's preferences and desires and experiences specifically online and mostly towards local businesses or small businesses that makes eBay more unique. And so your goals revolve around connecting buyers and sellers through simplified experiences to make it easier for users to list, buy, and sell your items, which is what we found very interesting about your company and which is why we wanted to further evaluate it. And so we found that the need of your company was to be able to find a way to increase your profits. And so we found that you needed to attract more customers to increase sales by aiming to increase their gross merchandise volume and net revenues from the eBay marketplace, which was low quantity of users over quality. So what eBay does is they look towards more of a way that they can find more quantity of users, more users on their company without looking at their quality of their product or quality of their website. And so we found that the increasing number of newly registered users on eBay Marketplace penetrates the market and increases eBay's presence with known retailers as they are in need in redesigning their platform. This delivers a newer shopping experience that is highly personalized and attracts buyers and this attracts buyers and is innovative to appealing to consumers. And so it helps them bring the most value of their customers. And so eBay's business model are designed to make money mainly through payments earned for successful closed sales. And they monetize their company primarily through ads on their websites. Lastly, we found that by doing this, eBay can move towards a more personalized, discovery-based user experience and make it easier for customers. Also, eBay focuses on providing a powerful selling platform to their company and customers by continuing to expand to other businesses like SellerHub, for example. That's one of their partners. And so StubHub, for example, is a product that helps the seller operate their company, which is eBay. It helps eBay operate their company while introducing new features to allow sellers to develop their business and drive profits for eBay. And so we suggested that eBay can incorporate money back incentives and discounts or partnering with companies that specializes in retail to help increase eBay's profits.
All right, so for the next part, we'll be talking about information systems competitive strategy. So in terms of information systems, eBay can continue the use of strategy information systems, also known as SIS. SIS is known as a strategic competitive information system which helps to provide increased efficiency by automating existing information flows and operations. The reasoning for adopting SIS would be to try and change the industry structure in order to disturb the competitive forces in the market. So that may be talking about Amazon or any other competitions that eBay may be facing. It enables high quality service, creates new products, and even helps save costs, which gives the competitive advantage over their competition. It would also allow them to decrease competitive disadvantage and meet several strategic enterprise objectives. Another important benefit of adopting SIS would also be that eBay would not have any inventory or saving costs. It is known for being the first online auction that constitutes an advantage on the market. So for the next part, we'll be talking about collaborative information systems. And basically, collaborative information systems that eBay could use. Well, eBay uses a bunch of collaborative information systems in order to enhance the customer experience and to increase their profits altogether. Their most important collaboration information system, which are already in use, is Skype or PayPal or numerous amounts of APIs that are used. Skype is an internet communication offering and allowing people everywhere to use voices and video communication all for free. eBay uses Skype in order to make transactions smoother, and the experience is more safe and legit by using Skype. PayPal is another system that incorporates transactions and security. With an acquired acquisition price, eBay allowed anybody with an email address to use PayPal, which means that their transactions would be secure, easy, and efficient in terms of securing and sending payments online. They could also start implementing the use of a text chat room with eBay employees and regular buyers and sellers. This would help to build customer relationships with the company and, increase profits. So for the next part, we'll be talking about process improvement using IS. So eBay uses numerous integrations of APIs to increase revenue while also decreasing operating expenses and even improving the efficiency and cost effectiveness of eBay operations. These APIs help with improving current processes. These APIs can also help to improve how quickly large amounts of information is retrieved from other parts of eBay. That way, information can be processed, analyzed, and presented to you in a report so that income opportunities can be presented and identified. A system that should be used for speeding up business processes is business process automation. This system has different parts to it, which helps to accomplish different tasks that a company may have. So for example, those parts may include basic automation for simple tasks or even process automation for task consistency. And it could also be transparency and artificial intelligence automation, which is the most advanced type used for AI-based businesses, such as eBay. Okay, so for the next part, we're going to talk about the use of artificial intelligence. Artificial intelligence is and can be used all throughout eBay. It is woven through eBay's marketplace, which anticipates the needs and the wants of both buyers and sellers. What we recommend in terms of artificial intelligence is that eBay starts using more ad marketing in order to, advertise how good they're buying and selling, how good of an online auction they are, so that they'll have more customers and more people will want to use eBay. And we also suggest that they use that artificial intelligence in order to target certain audiences, in order to get them to come join eBay's website and to become a buyer or a seller in the future. It also allows customers to become inspired and to discover different items that they may be looking for. And in eBay, artificial intelligence can be used to better understand user intent and natural language processing and how units are also measured. It can allow users to easily personalize their own custom shopping experience, which is based on any passions or personal interests. For the next part, we'll be talking about business intelligence and data mining. Data mining is also important to eBay. It creates an ideal experience at eBay. Data mining is a systematic way of extracting information from the data. Some examples of data mining would be if a user is searching for a product. An example would be like a TV. You would be looking for, flat screen, 40-inch HD TV. By using those keywords, eBay can find those keywords and use it to personalize any user experience and basically create more of a preference for the user for the next purchase they make or next bid they make. Data mining can also be used to understand user query intent, and inventory intelligence requires one to use data mining in order to process items and to map them to their product category. They require the use of machine learning, text mining, and natural language by also making a better consulting firm. A lot of data can be stored and found as a result of this, and instead of just looking for keywords and searches, data can be found much easier. This also helps build relationships with customers, which looks good on behalf of the company. Now, for the next part, we'll be talking about information system security. And when it comes to information system security, eBay does a great job at making sure that all buyers and sellers are protected by the use of the company's information system security. Whenever a user makes a bid, they must confirm basic information such as card information, date of birth, and so forth. Age is something that eBay definitely looks into and takes into consideration, considering that in the past, a lot of underage buyers have tried to make bids, but they haven't followed up with them. There are usually sections that people can leave reviews for items they may be interested in so that buyer or seller fraud can be prevented. Different types of encryptions and APIs are used to protect personal information regarding users' accounts, such as passwords or usernames. In order to keep with the great security that eBay has, we recommend that multi-factor authorizations are used more often. These are security mechanisms that require an individual to give at least 2 or more credentials to prove their identity. This can help prevent public disclosure of user data. For the use of the cloud is the next part. When it comes to using the cloud, eBay has been doing it for years and is no stranger to it. In 2012, eBay started as a cloud project, but it is now a private cloud that is a multi-tenant, multi-region, and is a self-service cloud. eBay wanted to build an infrastructure that will be able to support the IT demands of all of its brands, including the PayPal and eBay websites. The cloud infrastructure was built using OpenStack API to build the private cloud facility, since it was a mature open source system. They had to make sure that it was PCI compliant and that the infrastructure was safe to use. The cloud infrastructure provides other benefits such as self-service flexibility, ease of software, and application development. In any case, eBay could use different clouds or, other than their own, just as a backup in case of an emergency, such as Google App Engine, Apple iCloud, Amazon EC2, or even DigitalOcean. For the last two, we'll be talking about mobile technology and the use of the app. In terms of mobile technology, we believe and recommend that eBay employees should use cell phones more that are up to date and that are current in order to stay on track with customers and any complaints. So just in case, the customer service department gets overwhelmed, they can use their phones, and they could also, reply to any concerns that customers may have in order to make process go faster. And lastly, with app development, eBay has begun to use Google's open source accelerated mobile pages framework in order to deliver faster browsing experiences on most mobile devices. AMP gives good content such as videos, animations, and graphics to load instantaneously and simultaneously. eBay has invested some time and money into boosting its tech capabilities in order to keep up and compete with top companies such as Amazon or Google. eBay also has a mobile app that can be used. It's especially helpful for people, say for example, at a garage sale, if they want to know how much an item is selling for or how much they can buy it for, and so forth. Excuse me. The application is available for download on smartphones, and a recommendation that we have for the app that could be added is to add a part of the app where it can be identified who is a trusted seller or a buyer, so that buyer or seller fraud can be prevented much more often. Thank you.
The first thing that we would like to address is data gathering. So what we recommend for eBay to use is cookies in order to gather data in order to give better recommendations to your customers. Like as said in previous parts of the presentation, they are going to use keywords in order to recommend things for other people. If you have seen anything like Netflix recommendation system, where they have like a 96% match or a 97% match, typically they can find an accurate representation. They would benefit from taking their culture seriously, their internal culture to be specific. By doing events such as having weekly awards and rewards, and also going out and doing community service events, and not only has a positive impact on the image of the brand, but it also has a positive impact on the employees. People love to see someone who's giving back to their community or giving back to everyone around them, such as disaster relief and things like that. Not only would that make more people want to buy from eBay just by hearing their name several times in a good light, but it also makes people happier to work there. eBay is a very well-off company because they have a lot of brand awareness. However, their brand has been skewed by their minute reviews saying that people don't get reliable products from eBay because of background checks or things like that. But if eBay were to rebrand, we would put them in the direction of going toward being more customer friendly and background check friendly. Okay, so if that were to be pushed, then people would feel more comfortable with using eBay as a platform where they aren't comfortable using some lesser known sites that people often delve into now that other people are copying or trying to redo eBay's platform. While studying reviews of eBay's customer service, people typically have problems with how they handle customer service because they have a hotline. Most people have experiences of waiting long times or just not speaking to anybody that they can physically give accountability to. they need somebody that they can reference whenever they have problems, because many things can happen along with the app. What we recommend is that there is a live chat bar on the side of the page, or someone that they can talk to and have a frequently asked question automated bot. And if it gets to a more serious matter, then they can also go to the text feature, or they can call the line just as usual. But there shouldn't be much time allotted to it, but small changes can make a big difference when you're talking about customer satisfaction. And if we want people to show up more frequently and keep coming back, buying and selling things, then that's the best way to have customer retention.